Don't do that. Traci, Brownie.
Brownie was caught in the summer of 2012. He is 6 now. Brownie is a wildie, a wild horse. Good morning, Mr. Chairperson, Honorable Judge, fellow students, and guests. Brownie is a wild horse that my family caught in the summer of 2012 in Swan Lake. Brownie is brown. That's where he got his name from. Brownie walked into our camp during the night. Brownie was a stud and we had mares, so we had to put all the horses in the trailer. My dad went into the motorhome and the whole thing rocked. Luckily, I was in my friend's trailer. The next morning, when I woke up and I went outside, I saw this elegant, majestic brown horse. At first, I thought it was one of our horses, but later I found out he was not. We were all trying to scare Brownie away. We had dogs chasing him, things being thrown at him. We even shot him with an airsoft gun. He just would not leave. My brother finally put a halter on Brownie. My dad thought he was halter broke. Turns out, he wasn't. Brownie dragged my dad and a few others up, down, and around the camp. Brownie ran them into a few trees. Finally, they got him tied up. Brownie dug a hole so deep that he would have choked himself if we didn't move him. By the time the trip was over, everyone had a special connection to Brownie. He was a favorite. Our next challenge was getting him in the trailer. That was fun. Not really. Brownie would not get into the trailer. It took a lot of people. I think that if my dad would have let me help, I would have been a big help. But no, I was too young and Brownie was too dangerous. After 2 hours of butt straps and every tactic my dad could think of, Brownie was in the trailer. After an hour of a rocking trailer, Brownie had arrived at his new home, my home. I felt really bad about taking Brownie away from his home and family, but my dad told me that Brownie would have been shot by a hunter if we didn't catch him. That made me feel a lot better. We decided we were going to train Brownie to drive. That plan failed. Brownie destroyed everything we put on him. He broke all of our friends' driving gear and all of our driving gear. Turns out, Brownie isn't a driving horse, so we decided to train him to ride. It took a while, but we got the saddle on him. My dad would always get on him and he would buck. And when he bucked hard. His front feet slammed against the ground, time after time. The ground around him shook. Brownie didn't buck when I got on him. I thought he liked me, but turns out that wasn't the only reason. After about 6 months of that, my dad sent him to a trainer. All the trainer was able to tell us was, don't go right when you get on him. So we took his advice, but finally we took him to a chiropractor. Turns out his right ribs were out of place, so it hurt when my dad got on him because my dad would always squeeze with his legs. And I didn't, so that's why Brownie never bucked with me. Brownie is doing great now. He doesn't buck anymore, and he is probably one of the friendliest horses my family owns. My cousin uses Brownie in 4-H. The only problem is when she gets going at a faster speed, steering wheel doesn't always work that well. Brownie is so funny. He loves to run you into other horses when you ride him. My cousin doesn't enjoy Brownie's humor all that much, and neither does the person getting ran into. But I think it's fairly funny when I'm not getting ran into. Brownie is definitely a miracle, how far he has come and how far he will go. We will get Brownie driving again when the time is right, but for now, my family loves him how he is. Brownie is our wild horse with a story to tell.